I've been down this road so many times before. It's funny because this morning I caught myself thinking those thoughts. You know, what do I tell myself to get my ass out of the bed? This morning I woke up, man, felt like I slept for an hour. I slept for five and a half, but I felt like I slept for about an hour. I feel like I need 5 more hours of sleep to feel remotely energetic. No flame, no spark this morning. Just no will to train at all. So I sat up in bed and I thought to myself, okay, what do I tell myself to make the following 10 minutes doable? I feel like the first 10 minutes after waking up, just getting up, brushing your teeth, doing that thing, is the hardest. Because the only thing you really want to do is just roll back and go back to sleep. I almost started giggling to myself because I caught myself thinking those thoughts. I was aware of the thoughts. I was aware of that dialogue going on in my head, trying to convince myself, trying to push myself to get going. I think a lot of people give up the fight there, but for me, it's like it will be a lot more painful for me to give up, roll back, and not do something like this than it is to get up and do it. So it's kind of like it's the lesser of the struggles. The guilt that I would feel giving into like this type of scenario will be immense. It's not even about the 900 and odd days of training in a row. I've always been like that. If I set myself up for something and want to do something, and then I chicken out. I've done that obviously in my life many times, and the feeling of that, it just feels shit, man. You just feel crap. So even if you go back and go back to sleeping or whatever, you're gonna have that sleep. You're gonna wake up 5-10 hours after, right? Whatever. And you're gonna feel crap. You're not gonna feel fulfilled. You're not gonna feel like you've taken that battle head on. So I just think to myself, I think it's easy just to suck it up and just do the thing that you want to do, even though it's hard. Just do it. Get it off your consciousness. It's like the last thing you want is for that to be on your mind. It's kind of like when sports people at the top level, when they lose and they know they didn't give it all, man, like that's probably the worst feeling of all. Like, screw the losing. Like, if you get beaten by a better man, a better team, that's fine, man. It is what it is. They're better. And the better person should win. It doesn't happen all the time in sport, but it feels right when the better person wins. But it doesn't feel right when the better person wins and you haven't given your all. That's when it really sucks. So this morning I just said to myself, all right, let me just get up, brush my teeth, get some water, and go do some bodyweight squats. That's what I said to myself. It's going to be just body weight. I'm not going to add any weight. That's literally the thought that I said. Now, in the back of my mind, in my heart of hearts, I know I was going to do the barbell squats, right? I know that. But I'm just focusing my mind. I'm just telling my mind, okay, we're just going to do one set of the Hindu squats, of the bodyweight squats. Nice and easy. I can take 5 minutes to do that one set. Just go into that kneeling position and just spend some time there. And when I told myself there, all of a sudden, yeah, that's cool, man. It's easy. Easy pickings for the batsman, right? No problems at all. And then brush my teeth, get the water, walk out here. It's cold, miserable, windy. The first rep was disgusting. Second rep was less disgusting. Third rep was a little bit better. And by the time I got to the 15th, 20th rep, I was like, all right, it's feeling all right now. It's all good. So it's almost like the body knows those 10 minutes are going to be shit. It's going to be shit. That first rep is going to suck. You're not going to enjoy it. The first 10 are going to basically suck. So it's kind of like your body's sending you signals. The next 10 minutes are not going to be good. And it's trying to discourage you from it. What the body doesn't understand is there's glory after those 10 minutes, after those 20 repetitions, after that initial walkout and feeling the wind hit your face, really cold. There's glory at the end of that. I don't understand why the body doesn't understand that. Why doesn't it send you motivating hormones? Why doesn't it prepare you to push through that? Why do you get smashed with those shitty thoughts, shitty feelings, shitty neurotransmitters? Like, why does the body make it hard for you, man? Like, doesn't the body want you to excel, right? Because if you excel, the body excels. And then, if you're glorious in your life, it's going to be easier for the body. But the body doesn't understand that. It's almost like it's so, I don't know, it's like biology is weird, man. Like, don't you understand, man? Like, if we do this, we're going to have food on our table. If you make it easier for me to run after that damn animal and kill it to eat it so I can feed my family, we're going to survive. Why are you making me feel bad? Why are you giving me fear? Why are you locking me up with fear and risking my death because you think this is a dangerous activity? I just basically answered my own question. It's about survival. Without those feelings, without those thoughts, without that fear, without that hesitation, I don't think our species will be where it is, basically. It's all about, discouraging our mind, or our mind discouraging itself, the body, to go into something that is potentially harmful for us. It's just funny. It's funny because there's no lines here. I'm not going to die. But maybe the biology is still very primitive. It doesn't understand it. It's a damn squat, man. And I feel a lot better now than I felt when I woke up. Still feeling tired, that's a given. I feel like I could go back to sleep and sleep for 5 hours, but I feel all right. Like the first 30 seconds when I woke up, I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Has it already been 5 hours, man? No way. I looked at the alarm clock, I'm like, damn, man, why is it so damn quick? But there it is. I ended up doing a bunch of sets of the Hindu squats. Worked up to 140 front squat. Damn, that felt horrible. Oh, man. I thought about stopping at 120, and I was like, yeah, that's plenty, man. Just feels horrible, man. It feels so heavy, the 140. The wrists are, so tight. I try to loosen them up with, the grippers. I tried to, kind of roll the bar. I tried everything, man. Damn, I just couldn't open up my wrists. And when that's the case, man, you can't get into a bar position, and when you do get into that front rack position, the freaking wrists are killing you. The forearm is tight as anything. It's damn, man, this is not gonna go well. Because the last thing you need, man, is pain and discomfort in an already uncomfortable position, uncomfortable movement. The last thing my body needs is feedback from the body of pain. Come on, man. This damn exercise is shit ass as it is. Let's not put more crap on top of it. But anyway, I did what I could today for a 4:30 get up, or 4:45 training session. Not bad. But I think all of us should have that kind of go to thought where you sell yourself on something easy, right? I'm just gonna do some bodyweight squats, and as long as you kind of start every session with that, you warm up with something, I don't know, whatever it is, man, doesn't really matter what it is, whatever you like, and it's really easy. That first exercise, you gotta make that shit so easy. Make it easy. Don't go into the front squat right away. Don't go into the back squat right away. Pick something that's just easy. Maybe walk around the block or something. I mean, I can't walk around the block now because it's all raining and cold and whatever, but pick something that's just so easy to sell your mind on. Because once you start doing that exercise, it doesn't matter what the exercise is, as soon as you start moving, you start feeling better. And then at that point, you can be like, all right, I can sell myself on the real deal and, go front squat, back squat, whatever it is. But if you're selling yourself on something really hard straight up in the morning, it's your mind's going to play tricks on you, man. It's going to be like, nah, let's just sleep. It's too hard. But if you sell yourself on something that's really easy, then it's like, all right, cool. Let me just get up, go to that, and just focus on that exercise. Focus on that movement. And all of a sudden, you're like, damn, I'm through that first 10 minutes of ice breaking, and then you start feeling good. Most mornings I get up, it's like, no problem, I just go. But I occasionally have these moments where it's like, damn, I'm just so sluggish. I know that in that moment, I know I'm not going to do anything impressive. It's early session. I feel crap. I feel tight. I'm not going to have fun. It's almost like I know I'm not going to have fun because I'm so far away from my, peak performance. So it's like, all right, let's just go through the damn motions. You go through the damn motions and it's like, I had so much fun 2 days ago when I hit that 212, right? It's like, You hit that 212 and it's like that contrast is in your mind. That was really cool, man. I handled a lot of weight. And I was happy with it, and I watched the video 100 times. I watched that 180 front squat fail so many times. I'm happy with the positioning, so strong. And then you wake up this morning, you're like, yeah, I reckon 120 in front squat would be good. It's like, what? You know, you want me to get out of bed for that? You want me to get up out of bed for that? 60 kilos away from the last thing that you had to remember. Anyway, I think, the mental side of all of this is freaking everything, man. I would say the mental side of life is everything. It's how you internalize everything. It's how you process everything. Life is going to be shit. Life is going to be difficult, especially if you want to do something impressive, if you want to improve in an area. It doesn't come easy, man. Like the moments, there's so many of these type of moments where your brain is literally telling you to stop. That's what it's telling you. But you can't stop, because if you stop, then you're like the rest of them. The rest of the 99% of the population that has failed in that particular endeavor that you want, right? But you have to persist through that. And I think that's what separates, let's say, the greats from the normal people, in whatever field we're talking about, is that they had something that pushed them through those brain reflexes that are telling us to stop. Something's pushing them through. And I've spoken about, the makeup of some of these greats. So many times I've heard stories of people, sporting people, business people, come from like horrible upbringings, man, like poverty, and I think to myself, why do they have that motivation? They have the motivation because they have tasted a bad taste in their life. Like they've been hungry, they've been thirsty, they've lived in, mud floored housing, like they've been on sugar water. It's like there's a struggle there. There's pain there, and that pushes them through that. But if you've never felt that discomfort, that struggle, the struggle of actually doing that skill and pushing through these types of moments are going to be extraordinarily high. It's like, damn, this is difficult. But these people, they're like, this is not difficult, man. Like, hungry is difficult. Thirsty is difficult. Being cold is difficult. This is nothing. So it's all about contrast. And I think that's kind of what makes these people really good, because these moments are not a thing for them. Because they know what real pain and suffering is. But, I think all of us eventually, whether you have past experiences that have taught you that, or you have something else that can teach you that, basically you need to have some sort of a mental thought process, a cascade of thinking that gets you to the point that you're through that 10 minutes. You can get out of bed, do something, and you're focusing on the easiest thing, and you kind of build yourself up. All right, I'm just going to do some bodyweight squats. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Even in like 1 hour sleep, man, I can do some damn bodyweight squats. And you sell that yourself. You sell yourself on that, and you do the squats, and then after you've done the squats, after you open that door, the first door, it's the hardest door to open, all of a sudden it's like, oh man, the next door is easy. And then bang, bang, bang. It's like momentum. That's how I look at it. I think that's what sports psychology, I'm not an expert at all, but this is what's worked for me. You're selling yourself on something that's easy and doable, bite-sized pieces. All right, guys, I need to get out of here, freshen up, and go to work. Thank you, everyone on the Patreon list, on the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.